2026 is shaping up to be one of the biggest years ever for strategy games. From massive 4X empire builders to hardcore tactical warfare, to next-gen city builders. This year has everything. Today, I've picked out the most exciting new upcoming strategy games of 2026 that you absolutely need to keep on your radar. Make sure you watch till the end, because some of these games could easily become the next civilization or even the next total war. Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era is a revival of a classic turn-based strategy series combining nostalgic gameplay with modern visuals. Expect deep tactical battles, exploration, and hero progression. Total War Medieval 3 is one of the biggest strategy games of the decade. It would likely combine massive real-time battles with deep campaign management and authentic sandbox focusing on the 12th to 15th centuries with enhanced mechanics, dynamic region growth, and improved AI.
The armies we command paint red the map.
Why fight when hearts and minds are easily swayed?
The realm is ours only when our enemies lie dead.
Patience and time will beget our gain.
We are stability,
Dignity.
And authority.
We bear the weight of pain.
end of defeat.
Greatness shall ever define us.
And we shall never
Be forgotten.
Forgotten.
So,
How will you
Shape
Your realm.
How will
you
Make history.
Make
history.
make history.
Experience the brutal fusion of galactic strategy and grimdark warfare in Total War, Warhammer 40,000. Take command of iconic factions, customize your war machine, and engage in devastating battles as you carve a bloody warpath across the stars.
Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons. across countless worlds, battles rage. Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For there is no peace amongst the stars. There is only
Kingmakers is a unique strategy action game where you travel back to medieval times with modern weapons like guns and vehicles. With large-scale battles and chaotic gameplay, it offers a fresh and cinematic twist on traditional strategy games. Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War 4 is a rumored continuation of the legendary RTS series set in the brutal Warhammer 40k universe. It could bring back the franchise with modern graphics, deeper gameplay systems, and large-scale warfare.
Threat is minimal. We proceed.
All that is Xenos is beyond the omniscience light.
There is knowledge to be harvested here. All knowledge is sacred. All must be known by the machine. This is sacred truth.
I cede to your wisdom.
Of ingress, protection, or containment.
Xenos active!
Commence harvest.
Compliance. Protocols initiated.
Threat level rising! Negative! Knowledge is sacred! It must endure! Go!
We of the machine. All is eternal in the machine.
Game of Thrones War for Westeros is a grand strategy game set in a Westeros where diplomacy, alliances, and betrayal play key roles. Expect large-scale wars and political intrigue.
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know. This is your legacy. You decide who wins and who dies.
The third entry in the Citystate series, Metropolis, leans heavily into modern city-building challenges: traffic, pollution, crime, and social unrest. It's a management-heavy strategy sim where your city literally grows and fractures under the weight of your choices. Systemic War is a modern grand strategy game where you lead powerful nations and shape global politics, economy, and military power, with deep systems like trade, diplomacy, and hybrid warfare. It aims to deliver a highly realistic strategy experience. Carthage, Bellum Punicum is a historical strategy game centered on ancient warfare. It emphasizes tactical battles and strategic planning during one of history's most iconic conflicts. Warhammer 40,000's Mechanicus II is a sequel to the tactical hit, offering deeper turn-based combat and expanded factions. It focuses on strategic positioning and squad-based warfare.
Today we're diving into two of them, Tech Acquisitor Scaevola and the Necron Lord Omenek. As a seeker of Xenos technology, Scaevola's power revolves around her forbidden knowledge mechanic. The more cognition points you store, the stronger her abilities become. Such radical practices carry consequence in the form of Xenorite instability, a volatile energy feedback that lashes out at random, striking ally and foe alike. To fuel Scaevola's unstable cognition engine, recruit servitors, who generate data through their programmed sacrifice trait, and electro-priests, whose machine write trait provides a steady flow of cognition each turn. Within the Mechanicus tech tree, upgrades like preparatory data meditations and cognition banks expand Scaevola's resource control, starting missions charged and preserving vital data between them. Meanwhile, granting servitors the Rush upgrade ensures her constructs can reach the front lines early to begin generating cognition. In the Reliquary, Scaevola herself can be augmented. Combine upgrades like Unstable Overload and Master of Xenorite technology to weaponize her own instability while shielding nearby units. Further expand the build with Unstable Power Field, allowing her melee strikes to unleash instability directly, and Teleportation Matrix for quick escapes. Alternatively, Scaevola can be turned into a frontline menace. Acquiring the Eradication Ray, Temporal Copia skill, and Nanophage Manipulation allows her to devastate enemies and inflict damage over time, before consuming inflicted debuffs to recover her HP as needed. Omenek is one of Nepheshar's first deployable lords, a versatile commander who excels at reanimation and dominion generation, while commanding a diverse array of Necron units.
Mars Tactics is inspired by XCOM. This game puts you in command of factions fighting for control of Mars. Tactical combat and resource decisions are central. Chronicles Medieval is a realistic sandbox medieval strategy game with a focus on politics, warfare, and kingdom management. It gives players freedom to shape history their own way. COPA City is a unique strategy game about managing large-scale events in cities. You handle logistics, crowd control, and operations rather than traditional warfare.
Laces strangling throats, no joke, dreams on the sternum. Every step murmurs broke. Locker room hush, heart drum lines under the hum. Revy runs numbers, crunch funds till fingers go numb. Bills hill high, banner wide, balance won't come. Then at the doorstep, door knockers drum, drum, drum. Fans chant, glory, no stories, no alibis used. Bleachers creak, sears deep, every boo is a bruise. Mischance, finance, reputations are dues. One slip, switch, flip, stick up mics, mute the news. Blade for blade makes broke blades, empty vents. For the kid with a ball, small wallet, big intent.
Resistance.
Star Wars Zero Company is a tactical strategy game set in the Star Wars universe. While details are limited, it promises squad-based gameplay and cinematic missions.
Cities bombed to rubble. Truth is, there's a war you don't see. The one fought in the shadows. The war beneath the war. A war that's won with the right strategy. Surveillance, ciphers, good old-fashioned sabotage. These aren't the heroes they tell stories about. They're professionals. Setting aside their differences to take on the impossible. But that's the job, and they get it done.
Frostpunk 1886 is a reimagined version of Frostpunk with new systems and deeper survival mechanics. You'll manage a frozen city while making tough moral decisions.
Brace yourselves! Save yourselves! Save the children! Save the children!
Marzir.
Vaunted is a tactical strategy RPG from experienced developers. It mixes turn-based planning with dynamic combat mechanics for a fresh experience.
Under Eros Kogiramelta. Strila Bikan. Obja. Renjekamat.
Nesh.
Bala Zipirne. Opring del Terzi.
Another elder returns. Will you venture bravely into the unknown, exploring an ever-changing world in search of power? Will you bring blessings upon others?
I can feel.
Or bring destruction? Expand your dominion over the realms. Master the magic of the four worlds. Study ancient script and forge artifacts of untold power. Raise your armies and transform them through arcane knowledge. Crush your enemies and their cities. Unleash the might of your legions upon the world. Annihilate all who oppose you and ascend as the Elder God.
Fields of History: The Great War is a grand strategy game set during World War I, focusing on historical accuracy and large-scale decision-making.
Bound by courage and loss. The Age of Empires collided, where kings gambled with nations, and the world paid the price. From the skies above the Somme to the mud of Passchendaele, the Great War reshaped our world forever. Every decision carried the weight of nations. Every victory written in the blood of the fallen. This was more than a war of men. It was a war of will. Nations rise and fall, lead a sovereign state, shape its fate. Wage war on land, sea, and sky. Will you triumph or collapse? Command your nation through the chaos of the Great War. Manage politics, industry, and military strategy on a vast 3D world map with 10,000 provinces. Lead the armies, conduct espionage, develop technology, and shape history in a dynamic global struggle for survival and power. Decades of rivalry have armed nations to the teeth. Peace is brittle. Beneath it, old grudges awaken. Germany no longer hides its ambition. It dares to confront British supremacy. Across the Rhine, France dreams of revenge. Russia struggles to survive. In the Balkans, old wounds reopen. The old empires are shaking. The world awaits. One spark, and everything could fall into chaos. Fields of History: The Great War. Wishlist now on Steam.
Welcome to Battlestar Galactica: Scattered Hopes, a fleet management tactical roguelite set during the Second Cylon War. You command a Gunstar, leading a fleet of survivors escaping the fall of the 12 colonies. With the Cylon fleet hunting you relentlessly, your only chance to survive is to rejoin humanity's last hope, the Battlestar Galactica. In this gameplay overview video, we'll take a detailed look at the game's major systems and how they shape the unique trajectory of your runs. In Scattered Hopes, the core gameplay loop is structured by alternating phases of fleet management and combat. Fleet management phases offer a limited number of turns to prepare for the next Cylon encounter. During this phase, you'll manage scarce resources, upgrade your Gunstar and squadrons, train your crew, and explore points of interest. Various crises and in-fleet situations will also confront you with hard choices, affecting your fleet's survival odds. As commander, there are elements you'll need to monitor constantly to inform your decisions. First and foremost, the countdown until the next Cylon attack. Time is perhaps your most valuable resource in each safe sector. With each action costing turns and time-sensitive issues emerging constantly, you must prioritize your decisions, knowing the Cylons are inexorably closing in. Your fleet's overall status can be checked here. The whole bar shows how much damage your Gunstar can withstand in combat, whereas the fleet's health bar represents your survivors on board, their health and living conditions. Your run will end should any of these deplete entirely, your fleet will be destroyed, and all survivors aboard will die. Resources are the lifeblood of your survival. Scrap is used as general currency and as material for upgrades. Supplies are needed to solve urgent situations on board. Nukes serve as powerful wipeout attacks in combat. Tilium fuels faster-than-light jumps in combat and to explore points of interest. Aside from nukes, all resources can be produced passively by your Gunstar and civilian ships after each jump, should they survive combat.
Falling Frontier is a highly anticipated space RTS with realistic physics and logistics. You'll manage fleets across star systems where positioning, supply lines, and strategy truly matter.
Drone base online.
Target acquired. Vectoring now. Channel open. Clear the target. Target painted. Echo on timing. Kinetic flow. TACOM on the line. Get ready for vector. Channel open. Ready for descent. Channel open. Clear the target. Target's back in front. Ship captain now. Ready for target. TACOM on timing. TACOM on the line. Get ready for vector.
Empire Eternal is a real-time strategy game that lets players build and lead civilizations across the full span of human history, from ancient times to the far future.
Stand ready! Onwards, men! Sword each! As you wish! Stand ready! Not on your orders, arrows come out there. A good position. A strong horse, and I am not walking. Ready and eager. Atlantis. Swordsman.
Since the dawn of time.
Beyond Astra is a large-scale 4X space strategy game focused on empire building, diplomacy, and exploration. It offers civilization-style gameplay, but on a galactic level.
Lead your civilization to greatness.
Embark on an endless odyssey among the stars and worlds. Explore a galaxy teeming with life and intrigue. A universe of wonders, mysteries, dangers. Live your own space opera across the cosmos.
Dear Mother, I think of our last embrace and last goodbye. My dreams are ahead, but my heart is forever with you. The future, a frontier of new prospects, modern technology, and the exciting unknown await on distant shores. Ahead lie freedom and hope. Hope of success. Freedom to forge my own future. Of their new lives here, many recount tales of unbridled opportunity, fortune and abundance. Others tell sagas of misfortune and tragedy, crime, corruption and lawlessness. The trials we suffered at home have hardened my resolve. We know of the despair that famine, poverty and persecution can inflict. In this unprecedented era, the pendulum can swing from prospect to turmoil in a moment. Life in this new land can be challenging, yet inspiring. My hands, that once worked the soil, now craft metals in futuristic machinery. I'm not the only one searching for a new life. In the city, each avenue joins towering factories, staggering innovations and hopeful workers. The tiring work, long hours and crowded cities provide unbridled opportunity, but they represent a stark shift from the way of life back home. I often hope for simpler times once again. Stories of opportunities out west, new jobs, unlimited land, unimaginable wealth have convinced me to stay, to plan, to aim for the frontier. I look ahead to the horizon through a gilded lens. This is my destiny.
In this video, we're going to talk about
Transport Fever 3 is a transport simulation and strategy game focused on building and managing complex logistics networks. With improved visuals, smarter AI, and deeper systems, it aims to deliver a more realistic and engaging transport management experience.
Vehicle maintenance to economy and the era in which it takes place. We have also added a sophisticated new loan system to the game, giving you multiple choices with different repayment conditions when your empire is in need of a cash injection. First things first, let's get our headquarters built. Not only will this building create a splendid scenic feature for any region, it also provides a significant benefit to the local town. More on that in a moment. Every citizen in a town has their own life to lead. They live in residential properties, go to work in industrial zones, and shop in commercial districts. If you don't provide the transport options they need to fulfill their movement needs, they'll either try to use a closer target building or use a car to travel. Your town's growth is fueled in the same way it has always been, through the supply of people and cargo. But the way in which your towns grow is now quite different. Every delivered person or item of cargo adds to the town's experience points. Once a town reaches its expansion target, it will hit the next growth level, ranging from small hamlet to large metropolis. Sounds easy, right? The problem is that as a town's requirements increase, so do the chances that problems will start to occur. Problems which, if left unchecked, will slow growth down to a crawl. A town has several different ratings where it measures your performance. One such area is the town's citizens' happiness. Keep your passengers waiting for too long and the grumbles will be very clear. Building faster routes, expanding capacity, or simply more comfortable services may go some way to mitigate these problems. The same story is true when it comes to cargo deliveries. Overdue deliveries not only pay less, but they'll drag growth down with them. Fail to supply industrial goods, and you'll have a much larger commercial and residential population. Maybe you'll use this to your advantage and create centres of commerce or industrial powerhouses.
Welcome to Wild West Pioneers, a modern city builder set in the untamed American frontier. Start with a small outpost and turn it into a thriving network of towns and trade routes. Manage resources. Build efficient production chains. and try not to break everything along the way. One missing plank can stop an entire town. Every settler matters. Keep them fed, healthy, and happy. Because unhappy settlers tend to complain a lot. Explore new lands, secure valuable resources, and expand your influence across the frontier. With intuitive controls, beautiful visuals, and an optional relaxed playstyle, Wild West Pioneers lets you build at your own pace. Play today and prove you can run a frontier town better than you think.
Corsairs Battle of the Caribbean is a pirate-themed strategy game where you command fleets, manage crews, and fight for control of the Caribbean under major colonial powers.
At your service. For the crown! A la batalla! Turlo
City of Atlantis is a myth-inspired city-building strategy game where you create and manage the legendary lost civilization beneath or beyond the sea.
England is at war. King Lionheart knighted his greatest warriors, but the king's murder shattered the realm, and each lord sought to seize the crown for themselves. In the year of our Lord 1986, Defender of the Crown launched. Raids, tournaments, siege and conquest. In the year of our Lord 2026, Defender of the Crown returns. Retro mode, featuring original visuals and gameplay. Classic mode, with new graphics and refined systems. Kingdom mode, with new trials to test your claim to the throne. 3 modes, 1 legendary experience. Defender of the Crown.
Hi, I'm
Kriegsfront Tactics is a turn-based tactical strategy game set in the alternate 1970s Southeast Asia, featuring retro-style mechs and military units. With its pixel art style and atmospheric setting, it delivers a unique blend of classic tactics and narrative-driven gameplay.
Welcome to Nusanisha, a nation shattered. On one side, the UOC colonial government is trying to maintain control.
Following the defeat, Yamato Empire ceded its territories in the Pacific.
On the other, the newly formed Republic of Nusanisha is fighting for independence and unification. You are the commander of a Krieger Mech Special Forces unit, deployed deep behind enemy lines. Wage guerrilla warfare, liberate the land, and unify the nation under one flag. Journey through the jungle trails and complete your objective with extreme prejudice. As the commander of a Krieger Mech squad, you hold full control over how to plan your actions. Whether to move farther, shoot twice, or use special abilities before flanking. The flow of combat lies within your hands. Say goodbye to hit chances. All bullets are physically simulated, allowing you to take aim and shoot at specific body parts. And this is why positioning and facing direction play a crucial role. You can use the environment to your advantage. Take cover behind buildings, hide within the jungle canopy to ambush and flank your enemies through clever use of vantage points and guerrilla tactics.
Life Below is an underwater city-building strategy game where you create and manage a thriving ecosystem beneath the ocean. You balance resource production, biodiversity, and environmental stability while expanding your aquatic settlement.
Is a classification given only to the most lethal planets in the Imperium. Hamar Devos comes from the most notorious of these planets. He served in the elite ranks of the Catachan jungle fighters and survived a world where only the strongest endure. Poisoned jungles, relentless predators, and a climate that kills the unprepared shaped him into a lethal and highly versatile fighter. Now serving in the Inquisition in the Calixis sector, Devos brings the same unyielding resolve to every battlefield. When danger looms in the shadows around humanity, Hamar Devos walks straight into its den.
The Guild Europa 1410 is a medieval life and strategy simulation where you build a dynasty through trade, politics, and social influence. With deep economic and role-playing systems, it offers a rich and immersive experience of medieval society.
When I came to town, I could have become anyone. A merchant, a priest, a blacksmith, or a thief. But I decided to uphold the law. The town flourished with culture and business. But not everyone played fair. In the most unlikely of situations, I fell in love. Over the years, I secured my succession. And my hard work paid off. But times were not always good. War and famine brought hardship. And hardship brought back my old enemy. I learned that politics is a dirty game, and even small crooks can become powerful. But I've always wanted justice. Which path will you choose?